Okay, so this is Guy again. Okay, the camera's on. I'm gonna continue that video on the three modes of material nature. I'll continue on ignorance right now. So the mode of ignorance. I ended it with they perform austerity, but it's mostly just causing injuries to themselves, and it's in order to harm others, and yeah, that's just selfish stuff. So we have come to the point of charity. Do they actually give charity? Persons in the mode of ignorance, in Tamaguna, they actually do give charity, but it's performed at an improper time and place, and then, for an unworthy person like a drunkard or a gambler or something like that. And it's done with contempt and without respect. It's anyway. Charity for an ignorant person is not really the best quality. Anyway, so they do renunciate some things. If they have any renunciation, then it consists of giving up one's prescribed duties because of illusion. So they just give up their prescribed duties, and it's totally illusion. So their knowledge is meager, it's unrelated to the absolute truth. Totally unrelated to the absolute truth. They see their own work as the all in all. They're concerned only with bodily comforts, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. It resembles the knowledge of the animals. So, their action is irresponsible, violent, distressing to others. It's performed in illusion without considering the scripture or considering future reactions, and it results in further foolishness. So that's their action. Persons in the mode of ignorance, they disregard scripture, they're materialistic, they're obstinate, they're cheating, they're lazy, they're morose, they're procrastinating, they're experts in giving insults. Yeah, you know those people, right? They're experts in giving insults to anybody. They have like this genius insult thing in their brain somewhere. Oh man, oh man. So, that's the kind of worker they are. So a person in Tamaguna, his understanding is like, he considers irreligion to be religion, and religion to be irreligion. And he strives always in the wrong direction. What can he do? You can only try to give them God's mercy somehow, but if they don't accept it, they keep on going in the wrong direction. So, their determination, it cannot go beyond daydreaming. That's their determination. They're fearful, they have lamentation, moroseness, and illusion. That's their determination. It's just, fearful, and it's an illusion. Their happiness, well, they're blind to self-realization. Their happiness is an illusion from beginning to end. It derives from sleep, laziness, and illusion. Again, illusion. Can you see it? Illusion. So, their happiness is just sleeping, laziness, and that's about it, Yeah, the time of day for a person in Tamaguna is, it's evening and night. So the evening and the night before midnight. Well, actually, if you're in ignorance and your favorite time is the evening, it goes past midnight anyway. Past midnight is actually the mode of goodness, but that's when you get up, right? after midnight, not when you are already partying all night, you know. So ignorance is evening and night. The location, your favorite locations are like the pub, the brothel, the betting office, casino, slaughterhouse. That's for butchers then. They usually are butchers, because butchers are totally ignorant, you know. How could they possibly have any spiritual knowledge? They're butchers. Whatever. So the animal they resemble is is like monkeys. You know, a monkey is in the mode of ignorance. So people in the mode of ignorance, you know, you can compare them to monkeys. And you know, a monkey will take birth in his next life when he reincarnates, and he did quite some. He must have been a very good monkey if he gets the chance to reincarnate as a human, but he would reincarnate as an ignorant man. So oh yeah, and trees and plants and ignorance, you know, those, you know, generally trees and plants in the forest is in the mode of goodness. I'm gonna smell this flower for a sec, you know, it's like, ah, great. So it makes me high to go to the temple to smell these flowers, to get the garlands that God wore. Oh man. Anyway, trees and plants in the mode of ignorance is fungus and furs, you know, or the fir tree. But you know, they are living on the wastes of everything else. You know, they are living on the lowest of the lowest wastes. So they are sort of in ignorance, but still, you know, if they are in ignorance, then if you would look at it, you know, in perspective to humans, then they are still in the mode of goodness, you know, because they don't really have any choice. That's who they are. We have the choice, you know. So that was part 2 of the video about ignorance. So I don't really have much more to say about ignorance right now. It's just the next mode will be passion, but it will be another video. I'm quite tired today, it's quite late, and tomorrow I have quite some important stuff to do. So I'll see you next time. All happiness to you, and stay out of the mode of ignorance. Rather be in passion. But of course, goodness is the best of all. Just love for everybody, love for God, love for everybody. That will get you in the mode of goodness for sure. All happiness to you. Oh yeah, and just a little footnote, you know, all this knowledge that I'm talking about, you know, this is not completely my own knowledge, of course. There is, you know, it's how I see it, how I interpreted it. But, you know, I didn't just made it up in my mind somehow. It comes from this book, the Bhagavad Gita, which is actually a book that God himself spoke. So it's over 5,000 years ago, this text. The book should be here somewhere, right here. Oh yeah, well, I have several versions of it. I think I'll show the one with the picture in front. And this one. So this is Bhagavad Gita as it is. This is what God spoke. I also have a Bible and everything, and I have so many things here. But the thing about the 3 modes is most elaborately explained in Bhagavad Gita. You know, if you want to know more, get this book somehow. It's not that easy to find. I will give you some reference where to find it later. Okay. All happiness to you.